At the very bottom of our oceans, in places where sunlight has never reached, there are secrets buried under miles of darkness. Secrets older than history itself, waiting patiently for discovery. And one of these secrets has haunted divers, scientists, and mystery seekers for more than a decade. It is a structure so unusual, so perfectly shaped, that no one has been able to explain what it really is. Found at the bottom of the cold Baltic Sea, this object continues to stir theories of lost civilizations, hidden technology, and even visitors from beyond our world. The story begins in June of 2011, when a professional team of Swedish explorers, known as the Ocean X crew, set out to scan the seafloor for shipwrecks. Their goal was simple: to find treasures of historia, lost cargo, sunken vessels, pieces of the past forgotten by time. But as their sonar swept across the seabed, something appeared on their screens that would change everything. The sonar image revealed a massive, perfectly round structure. Nearly 200 feet in diameter, it sat there like a colossal disc, covered in mud and silt, hidden from human eyes for thousands of years. At first, the divers thought it might be a natural rock formation. After all, the sea hides countless geological shapes. But this object was different. Its edges were sharp, its lines symmetrical, and its form eerily artificial. One diver even remarked that it looked like the Millennium Falcon, the iconic spaceship from Star Wars. The comparison might sound strange, but when you see the grainy sonar images, you can understand why it sparked such wild speculation. As news of the discovery spread, theories exploded. Some claimed it was a crashed UFO that had landed on Earth long before human history began. Others believed it could be the remains of an ancient civilization, perhaps a temple or monument swallowed by the sea during the last ice age. There were also whispers of secret Nazi technology, a forgotten weapon hidden at the bottom of the sea. The truth, however, was far more elusive. When the Ocean X divers returned to examine the site more closely, the mystery only deepened. As they approached the object, their electronic equipment began to fail. Compasses spun uncontrollably, cameras shut down, and even satellite phones lost connection. It was as if the object itself emitted some kind of field, disrupting everything around it. Some divers even described an unsettling feeling, as though they were not alone, as if something unseen was watching them from the darkness. But what could cause such interference? Was it magnetic? Electromagnetic? Or something far stranger? Scientists have debated these reports for years. A few dismiss them as exaggerations or malfunctions caused by the harsh underwater environment. Yet others argue that these disturbances are proof that the object is not natural, but technological, as something built, not formed by chance. The divers also reported unusual shapes and patterns on the object's surface. According to them, there were smooth walls, sharp angles, and even what looked like a staircase leading down to the seafloor. Imagine that, steps carved into a massive disc, resting in complete darkness, thousands of feet below the waves. If true, this would be undeniable evidence of intelligent design. And yet, no one has ever been able to prove it. Mainstream scientists insist the object is nothing more than a glacial deposit. During the Ice Age, moving glaciers carved and shaped the land, leaving behind strange geological features. To them, the Baltic Sea anomaly is simply a large boulder formation shaped by natural forces. But this explanation leaves many unanswered questions. Why does the object appear perfectly circular? Why does equipment malfunction near it? And why do divers describe features that resemble architecture rather than random rock? Adding to the mystery, some divers claim to hear strange sounds when near the site. Mechanical, metallic noise echoes that seemed unnatural in the silence of the ocean. Were these sounds coming from the object itself? Or was the sea simply playing tricks on human perception in its cold, crushing depths? No one can say for certain. And then, there are the conspiracy theories. Some believe the object is part of a massive cover-up. That governments know exactly what lies at the bottom of the Baltic Sea, but have chosen to keep the truth hidden. Why? Perhaps because it would change our understanding of history. Perhaps because it is not from this earth. Or perhaps a broken bar because the truth is far too dangerous to reveal. Over the years, attempts to return to the site have been limited. Funding is scarce, and many expeditions have been cancelled. Some claim this is because there is nothing to be found, just a rock that has been sensationalized. But others whisper that there are forces at work preventing deeper investigation. After all, the ocean still holds more than 95% of its secrets. If we have explored so little of its vastness, how can we so easily dismiss something so extraordinary? Think about this: the ocean covers more than 2/3 of our planet, yet we know more about the surface of the Moon and Mars than we do about our own seafloor. It is entirely possible that countless mysteries lie hidden beneath the waves of ancient cities, forgotten civilizations, and perhaps even evidence that we are not alone in the universe. The Baltic Sea anomaly could be one of those secrets, sitting silently in the dark, waiting for someone brave enough to uncover the truth. More than a decade has passed since its discovery, and still, no one has been able to provide a definitive explanation. The object remains shrouded in silence, guarded by the ocean itself. Some continue to insist it is just a natural rock formation. Others hold on to the belief that it is something far greater, evidence that challenges everything we thought we knew about our world. And maybe broken bar, that is why the mystery endures. Because deep down, we want to believe. We want to imagine that the ocean holds wonders we cannot yet comprehend, that there are truths waiting to be revealed, if only we have the courage to seek them. So now the question is yours: what do you think lies at the bottom of the Baltic Sea? Is it nothing more than stone shaped by time? Or could it be the remains of something ancient, something powerful, something that was never meant to be found? One thing is certain: the ocean never gives up its secrets easily. And somewhere in its cold, crushing depths, a colossal object continues to rest, silent, waiting a broken bar and watching. If you enjoyed this mystery, make sure to subscribe to CurionX, where we dive into the strangest and most chilling stories our world has to offer. Because this is only the beginning, a broken bar, and the sea has many more secrets left to tell.